Hi guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Today we're going to be doing a forecast of the sign of Aquarius. So I've already shuffled the cards and dealt them face down. And the way I always do my readings is that I always look at a particular person. Now this is most likely just you yourself, Aquarius, but it can be another person who you're connected to in some way. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get started and I'll explain more as I go. So the first position is the position of the back, which is recent events or recent past, things that are going on, things that are at this person's back. So the cards I have here, so it's two cards. We have a tarot card and an oracle card. So the tarot card is the Nine of Cups here. The Nine of Cups upside down is a little bit indulging. In fact, this is like going overboard. This is like drinking. This combination, in fact, is like drinking to pass out. This is getting blackout drunk, but this is like the energy. It doesn't have to be that specific thing. That's just the most perfect example I can think of. The Nine of Cups is overindulgence upside down. Jupiter is too much. So I feel like this person's waking up with a hangover at some point in the next 2 weeks. Might even be right now, right? Because we're looking at the next 2 weeks, including the present moment. So the next position is the position of the head. So this is going to be active thoughts, strategies, what this person is thinking. So here I have Death upside down, coupled with the oracle card of the Mask. You also have to excuse all the smudges on my cards because I just screwed up the edging I was doing, so I have to clean that. But in any case, I've got Death upside down, I've got the Mask, and this is basically kind of like being stuck in This is unfinished business. This is unfinished business. That it's just like something that's going on in their mind that's unfinished business. I feel like they've just been drinking and now it's coming to them like, oh, I got this stuff that's unfinished. I'm going to have to clarify this. This is very strange. I'm not sure. I know what Death is, but this is a weird place for this mask to be. I'm going to have to go back to that one. I'm going to clarify all these in a second, so stay with me. So the third position, and there are 5 positions. The third position is the position of the heart, what this person is feeling or what they want. So here I have the Ten of Swords upside down with the hammer upside down. Holy crap. They like really want to repair, rest, and recoup. The hammer upside down is repair something that's broken, and this is the broken thing. Ten of Swords upside down is the thing that went broke. They want to repair whatever it is that broke. I feel like, and that's what they're thinking about here, right? This is the thing that broke. Maybe they crashed their car. It's not exactly dead, but I feel like there's damage here. I think this is the damage. That's what this is. That's what this is. And that's also the unfinished business, is like this damage, this repair this person really wants to get done. I don't know what that has to do with this. I feel like this is disconnected. This is the drinking to not really pay attention to this other stuff that needs to get dealt with. Okay, so the position of the hand is the fourth position. This is what this person's doing. So I have the Queen of Wands, right side up, and Capricorn. Alright, so honestly they're doing them. They are kind of like, I feel like they're working, I feel like there's a person who like, it's kind of like sort of an independent worker, someone who's self-motivated, and they're kind of like chugging along here. I'm not sure what this has to do with the rest of this. This is non sequitur. This almost seems, usually these are all tied together, but this seems disconnected. It's like they want something repaired, but that has nothing to do with that. They're sitting pretty. They're just chugging along, and in the meantime, there's something that just they want repaired, that's damaged, that's unfinished. But that's not what they're doing. That's not what they're addressing. That's not what they're focusing on. Even though they're thinking about it, it's not what they're focusing on. Okay, the last position, and I'm going to go back and clarify each of these because I am going to piece this together, is the position of the foot. This is short-term future, where this person's actions are taking them. So I actually got 2 cards stuck together here. So I have, in this case, the Ace of Wands upside down. Let's see if I can hold this better so you guys can see. The Ace of Wands upside down. The path not traveled, so the road upside down. That's like the road not taken. And then the 2 here, upside down. Okay. So, this 2 is referring to the situation that was damaged, destroyed. It could be, the 2 is usually actually with another person. So it could be that there's another person involved with this destruction, with this need for repair. It could be our connection with another person with the 2. I was kind of getting more of a physical vibe, like we have a car to fix. We have something that is just unfinished that needs to be taken care of, that is like partially broken. But now I have the 2, so it could be that there's another person involved here also. But this is short-term future, so it's like, where are we going? We're not dealing with this. This person's not going to deal with this. This person's not going to actually try to repair what it is they broke. They're just not. I feel like they're going to be doing more, continuing to do more of this, honestly. Because what's going on in the future? They're not doing anything. This is not doing anything to address the thing the issue at hand. That's what this is. This is literally like specifically not going there. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to do this thing. I'm not going to engage in this person, or essentially, I'm not going to fix this thing that's broken. All right, let's go back to the beginning. I'm going to do a tarot card for each of these positions, and we're going to see exactly what's going on. So let's look at the first position. This is going to be, like I was saying, the extreme overindulgence, drinking to pass out. The Princess. So this is the Princess here. I think is just a matter of maturity. It's kind of like youthfulness, enjoying the moment, enjoying your youth, being young, being spontaneous. In this case, the Princess here is just like youthful energy, and maybe a little bit of a partying energy. Yeah. On the bottom, I have the sword here, right side up, which is to say, this person actually isn't stupid. They do acknowledge the situation. They see things clearly. The sword right side up is seeing things clearly. They're just not, and they're even thinking about it clearly. They're just not going to address it. Underneath that, we do have the number 1, and it's because they're doing the number 1. You know, they're not going to worry about this other person, this other situation that needs repair, because they just want to worry about number 1, and that's kind of like, that's where the story ends on that one. Okay. Let's move on to the thought process here. This is like straight up unfinished business, loose, what do you call it? Loose strings, you know. Something about death in reverse with the mask. Something about death in reverse with the mask. It could be that we have unfinished business with this person, and we left things off with them, like not exactly on best terms. And that's what this is kind of talking about. So, talking about death in reverse. Talking about death in reverse. All right, I need to do a brief shuffle here. Oh, there we go. Mercury. Yeah, okay, so this is talking about that other person, okay? So there is another person involved in whatever this is. That's Mercury, and that's actually the communication part of it. With Mercury here, on the bottom we have the ear. This person, there might be like stalking involved. You know, this person might be thinking about them, watching them, and wants to repair the situation. Again, ain't gonna do that. Underneath the, I'll just show you, underneath the ear, which is listening in on someone else, we have the rope, which is commitment. You know, this person does want to repair the situation. You know, tie the knot you know, whatever, friendship, relationship. They want to get back with this other person, I feel. You want to get back with this other person, Aquarius, so it could be vice versa. Let's take a look at, and this is the communication. This is like saying so, okay? And they're thinking about saying so, but they are not going to. So let's look at the heart. It's like they would love to repair the situation. They would love to fix what was broken. They would love to remedy. Tell me, but it's, you know, it's interesting because that's not showing up in the recent past. So I feel like this is not a recent thing. Whereas the recent thing is the indulgence. This might be an ongoing, further, like something that happened a little bit further in the past. So the card that came out here is the Queen upside down. There's the Queen right side up. There's a little bit, definitely some controlling energy here. Like this person doesn't want to give up control. They don't want to give up their position. They don't want to like attract attention to the matter. And yeah, there's definitely a sense that they want to retain their position of control or power. And by not speaking, they do so in some fashion. And again, Queen of Wands and the Queen here. So we got two queens showing up. This one's upside down. It's kind of like telling me like, we would like to repair things, but it's not, they're not willing to do it because it would be a blow to their position of control or power. If that makes some sense to your situation. Let's move on to this right here, the Queen of Wands with Capricorn. This is the position of the hands. This is what they're doing. They're working. This is the chugging along. It's like working hard, playing hard is what I'm getting from this person. They're working hard, they're playing hard, and then they're thinking but not, and then they're thinking about other things that they're not acting on. Tell me about the Queen of Wands here for my Aquariuses. Tell me about the Queen of Wands here for my Aquariuses. The door. The door. Why the door? I'm a little stumped by the door here. I feel like this is the person is this person has the opportunity, the control, the power in this situation. They could at any point actually go back and remedy, restore, or otherwise fix the situation, but they just don't want to. They just don't want to, and they're going to continue to do them for a while. And they're going to leave that option open. They like having the option. I think that maybe one day they will, you know, connect with this person because I feel like they do like having the option open, having that control there. But I feel like they're going to be doing them for a while. Like, this is a person, it's like you can't really change a person. Right? If you're dealing with a player, they're going to be a player until they feel like they don't want to be a player anymore. I mean, that's kind of like the vibe here. Let's look at the knot. Yeah, this is the knot with someone else. All right, let's take a look at this. This is a short-term future, so I don't see this changing in the short-term future. It's kind of my point here, guys. If you're dealing with somebody, if you are this somebody, then you don't plan on changing the short-term future. If you're dealing with this somebody, then they're not planning on changing the short-term future. They're just not. They're going to keep doing them. Talking about this, the position of the foot here with Ace of Wands upside down. Time position of the foot with the Ace of Wands. Oh, okay. Weird. I got a lot of cards. The first, okay, so let me show you these. Okay, so we have the book. Then we have, let me just hold these all up. I think it's easier if I hold it like this. So we have the book, the knight, the target, and the target and the tower. All right. So the book is the knowledge. The knight is the action. The tower is the intent. And the target here is upside down, so it's like they don't intend to do this. in even the foreseeable future, because they just know that it's not what they want. The target's upside down. It's like these three things is just basically saying, wait, no, not these three. It's like, I know what I want, and I know what I'm going to get. And then this card is saying, it's not that. So, so I mean, that's kind of like shitty news for the short-term future. If this is you, then I guess it's not shitty news because you know it's you. If you're dealing with someone and you're, you know, and you wish that you could repair a situation with them, like maybe there was a fallout on some level, it doesn't seem like they're going to, they're planning on, they just don't want to do that. They're not going to do that. Yeah. Gemini upside down. They don't see things your way. Or they don't see things like this person. Two people are not seeing eye to eye in the situation. And one of them is just content. One of them has the power to change the situation at any point, but is content to keep doing what they're doing, which includes, you know, like overindulging, working hard, playing hard. That's the way they want to keep it. Okay, I feel like I'm getting repetitive, so let's go ahead and do some advice for you guys. Okay. Alright, let's get one tarot card, or however many come out, and a oracle card for my Aquariuses. Kind of advice for my Aquariuses, strategies that, you know, things they should be focusing on, actions they should be taking. Any advice for my Aquariuses, please, for the next couple of weeks? Any advice for my Aquariuses for the next couple of weeks? Here we go. Whoa, the Tower, upside down. Okay. I hate this card. I keep seeing it. It's the worst card. It's upside down though, so you're lucky. The Tower right side up is like just catastrophe. Upside down, I feel like you might be potentially avoiding a catastrophe. Let me do an oracle card because this kind of like leaves things open. Let's see what comes out. Tell me about this Tower as advice. Like, avoid a situation where catastrophe could happen. Holy shit. The target, right side up. Like, you might in the next couple of weeks encounter a major challenge that has the potential to, shit, on the bottom, I just noticed the Manticore, to not only be disastrous, but extremely irritating, annoying, and a pain in your ass. Like, this is going to be, like, bad. And I think that you need to be aware that this could happen, and it could also be that the card reading beforehand, like repairing the situation. I'm actually going to look at these bottom cards. They seem very relevant. Let's take a look. Like I was saying, the Manticore's on the bottom. Beneath that, look at this. Beneath that, the two, the cup, the hammer. So there is a potential like situation that's going to be unpleasant. And you have the opportunity to avoid it, but I think it does require kind of actually addressing this apology, this reconciliation, this thing, this loose end that is like a broken situation that needs to be addressed, if we actually do address it. Even though we're not planning to, it's actually going to avoid things getting progressively worse and a situation becoming like the right side up tower, which is catastrophe, whatever that word is, a catastrophe, calamitous, say that. So I think the advice is that watch out, because it's like this is looming around you. You could have this tower moment, and the way to avoid it here is by keeping yourself open for apologies, reconciliations, and tying up those loose ends we've been avoiding or just not noticing. Okay, so that's it, Aquarius. That is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have, a really good couple of weeks. I will see you next time. And if you did like this video, don't forget to press the like button. That really helps me out. I'll see you next time.